So you chose to make a more basic decision, you know what I'm saying? Chose to live a basic, mediocre life.
You can kill all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
You know, you could have what you want. So I really feel like I look like a potato. Let's start there. A legit potato. But I don't feel like doing my hair, and I don't care.
Don't do it.
But anyways, I feel like I've just been being my biggest hater, and I don't like that about myself right now. So I just wanted to get on and talk about it because I'm in a place where I have not been trusting myself and like my decision making. I've always been that type of person that's like indecisive, but then I'm also a person that like I know what I want and nobody can tell me anything, and I'm stubborn and I will like do what I want and make decisions how I want to make them.
Stop it. Get some help.
So it's like 50-50, you know, Gemini life. And right now I'm in a place where there's somebody in my life who I'm like, I made a decision like I don't think they're a good fit for me to be in my life. And I processed it on a deep level. I even was like, hey, like I prayed about it, asked God, because I'm like, I don't want to hurt anybody or like making the wrong decision and then like regretting it. Like, dang, like I should have kept them in my life. Now I'm taking an L, you know what I'm saying? And I just processed it and I was like, regardless, I think it's best if they're not. And, you know, I'm just going to trust that I'm making the right decision. And if they are supposed to be in my life, they'll come back later on. But right now, I don't think they're a good fit. And so had the conversation and I kind of like let them get in my head.
That's what toxic, abusive people do.
So then I've been the past few days just battling myself, like dang, like stressing myself out about it because one, after that conversation, I didn't make a decision. And I knew I needed to make one. And I wasn't trusting myself. And I didn't have strong boundaries set. And so I let myself kind of like keep them around. And now I'm causing more headache and heartache for myself. And I'm learning the importance of like truly trusting yourself and your decision making. And I realized I'm the best at that when I have a relationship with myself on a deep, deep level. So I'm like, maybe right now I don't have the best relationship with myself. And I have to be real with myself about that. So I'm like getting back into like building myself up, really getting to know myself on a deep, deep, deep level again. And just like standing firm and identifying my moral and value system, because that I believe is the best way to make decisions.
There will be some casualties. Yes, there will.
And also like, there's times where I've like prayed and been like, okay, like show me what's up. And God will show me what's up. And I'm like, well, show me what's up again. Because I know you gave me that sign, but I don't want to believe that sign. So don't be like me when you see what decision you should make, like stick to it. And I feel like that was my issue. I wasn't sticking to it because I didn't have strong boundaries. I wasn't trusting myself. And so I'm getting back into that. And I just want to share that with someone who may be in a place where they don't know what they should do. Like really just take time. Don't be impulsive. Sit with yourself and be like, okay, let's weigh this out. Does this align with what I want in life? Does this align with my morals and values? And if it doesn't, stick to that and believe, hey, I'm making the right choice because this is in alignment with where I want to be, or this isn't in alignment with where I want to be and where I want to go, whether it be taking a job or moving somewhere. Just trust that it's going to work in your favor and that you're making the right decisions. Like it's really it's mainly based on belief and like confidence in yourself. I really realized that making good decisions and trusting yourself is based on your own confidence in yourself and knowing who you are and what you want. And so I had to like build myself up in that area. And there's been times where like I've been solid to myself, you know, it's just up and down, that's life. I've been solid in myself, like even with this place that I live in, I had an eviction notice. I have an eviction notice. I ain't had, it's still there on my credit. And when I was moving to this new state that I live in, I was like, you know, I want to live downtown. Like I want to be in the mix. I don't have to get in my car and drive somewhere. If I go out, I want to be lit and be able to just stumble back into my crib. And well, that wasn't going in my favor. It really wasn't. And I didn't doubt myself. I didn't say, oh, well, I guess, you know. And like my mom even told me, she was like, you know, well, you might not be able to do that. You may not be able to live downtown because you have this eviction on your credit. And it was a roommate I had, like, you know, my business roommate I had, joint lease. This was college. And so it's just on my credit because I was like, I'm not paying for that. But clearly I'm going to have to figure something out because it's still sitting there. Anyways, like my mom was just like, hey, like you might just have to live in the outskirts or like find a privately owned place to stay at, you know, because of your situation. And I was like, okay, like listen to her and took that into consideration. But then I was just something about it. I was just like, no, like I just listened to how I felt. And I was like, no, I've worked hard and I deserve this and this is what I want. And I stood firm in that and what I believed. And I'm here. Like I live in a loft downtown.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment.
And the place, I don't even know how I found it, but she didn't look into, you know, the depths of it all, because this was years and years and years ago. So like I had lived in several other places before that. So she just looked at those places, got approved, and I'm here. So it made me realize, like, yo, like, you really gotta trust yourself. Don't let other people get in your ear. And no shade to my mom. Like, my mom is very smart, very wise. I will always listen to her. Like, I'm just saying, like, just in general in life, like, always consider yourself first. Like, you're good at making decisions, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust yourself and believe in yourself and know that you're making the right choices. Because just in general in life, like, people are only going, God damn, I can't talk.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping?
When you listen to other people, they're giving you their advice based on what they can see for themselves. So sometimes you might have a really big goal, a really big dream, and you're listening to somebody else because you don't know what you should do or if you should pursue it or not. And they're like, oh, no, you don't lower your standards. Be right here. When you want to be right here. And you listen to them when you could have been up there, but you didn't trust and believe in yourself. So you chose to make a more basic decision. You know what I'm saying? Chose to live a basic, mediocre life.
You can kill all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
You know, you can have what you want.